When paying attention to your content, we were talking a little bit about this yesterday. A lot of your content is reaching men, young men, and it seems that your content is helping men to become better, but it is not at the expense of women. It is not making
Mm.
all women look a certain way. And I've gone down the red pill rabbit hole just to learn about it. And as we've mentioned, it says women are like this, and this is why you can't trust them. This is why you need to be careful. This is why you need to play the game. Like you mentioned, it's adversarial. So what do you think that men should be focusing on if their goal is to be in a good monogamous relationship? Because one thing I do notice is that a lot of the focus of this red pill ideology is on the lack of good from women, and like the where they're falling short as far as relationships are concerned.
It's very. I went down the same rabbit hole and I didn't get that. There's a lot of people will go and they will say that they went down the red pill rabbit hole. And what they mean by that is they watched a bunch of Fresh and Fit clips. They watched the What or Whatever podcast and Just Pearly Things and Donovan Sharp and Coach Greg Adams clips. You got to sit down and watch the full content, all of it. And it's thousands and thousands of hours. Like if you're really trying to figure out what message they're trying to send. The red pill says one thing and they say it clearly and they say it all the time. Men and women are better together than they are apart. But you hear people like this brother right here saying, well, they're just trying to make all women look bad. You need to be careful. Stay away from all women. All women are bad. All women, all women, all women. They're not saying that, right? With a few exceptions. What does Myron Gang say? Like all women are gold diggers, just some are better at hiding the shovel. Right? You hear that. That's a shocking headline. What does he mean by that? He's basically saying that women are looking to make the correct choice, man. They want to be with the right dude. And in doing so, that might make you look like a gold digger, right? No one wants to be the partner of the wife of some brokey. No one. No woman wants to do that, man. We talked about that with Sister Mel. Every woman that comes on this platform, I asked them, hey, if you're the breadwinner, you make, 3 times more than your husband. Are you going to be cool with that? He's not, he's never going to earn more than you. Are you going to be cool with taking care of him for like the next 25 years? All of them say no. They all say no. Like, no, I'm not going to take care of that dude for 25 years. No. Right? It's just the way it is. It's not a bad thing. I don't think it's bad. It's just the way it is. Are there some women out there who will take care of a dude? Yes, of course. Yeah, there's some out there. Have I bumped into them? Not many. I've heard a couple say that they don't mind making more money than the guy. But then when I ask that question, so could you guys have a relationship for over 20 years? Are you going to be cool with taking care of him? Like we asked Mel. Mel loves to travel and she travels extensively, yo. She really loves to travel. So it's like, yeah, if you're going to go to Tulum, or you're going to go to Fiji, you're going to go to Bora Bora, you're going to go to, you name the spot. Are you cool with having to pay for your man to come with you on every vacation? Because he makes enough money to take care of himself. He can pay for his rent. He can pay for his house or whatever. He can pay for his car. He can pay for food. He's making like $80,000 a year, but he cannot pay to go to London or France or Paris, to London or Paris or Macau or Seoul. And if you want him there, you're gonna have to pay for it. Are you cool with that? And what did she say? She's like, well, I've done it before. No. Are you cool doing that for 20 years? She's like, nah, I ain't doing that. But men are expected to do that. Right? So when I hear this brother saying all this stuff about the red pill, yeah, all right, I get it. I've seen the clips too. Yeah, I get it. But he wasn't down that rabbit hole, or maybe he didn't go far enough down that rabbit hole. And then the conversation about being monogamous. Okay, fine. If you want to be monogamous, be monogamous. If you don't want to be monogamous, tell the woman you're dealing with you're not going to be monogamous. That's a Fresh and Fit message. Don't lie about it. Tell her this is what I'm doing. And I'm going to take care of business. And if you cool with it, come on. If you ain't cool with it, come on. I did it. Coming up, I never lied to women. They asked me what time it was in my rotation. I told them, you're in a rotation. Did I lead with that? No, I did not lead with that. If she asked me at whatever point did she ask me that, I would tell her. So if I met her right away and she was like, hey, before I give you this Foxy Brown, you need to tell me I'm going to be the only woman in your life. And then you go ahead and keep that Foxy Brown, baby, because you're not. And this is why you have to be a dude who can say no to a dime when it comes to sex. I'm not going to lie to you, baby, not to get it. It ain't worth it to me. I don't want to deal with the fallout. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's me. And when I talk to dudes, to me, I'm like, that's what y'all need to be doing. The pickup artistry and all that kind of stuff, running that game. And, dudes there are dudes out there who, they believe in that all is fair in love and war. And they'll tell you like, well, women lying to us, so we should be able to lie to them. Okay, I ain't mad at you. If that's what you choose to do, go ahead and do it. I'm not doing that. As far as being monogamous, if I don't want to be monogamous, I'm not going to be. And I'm going to tell them up front. Now, does DL Saint want to run rotations until they put me in a box? No, I don't want to do that. Whenever I come across a woman and I'm thinking there's something special about this woman, I want to be with this woman, I always get rid of the rotation that I'm running. That's what I used to do historically. I just got rid of them to my detriment, because if it didn't work, and most times it didn't, I try to make it work with the one girl and it didn't. And I'd be mad because I got to start up a whole nother rotation. But whatever, that was just me. I'm not going to, when I met the one I wanted, like, okay, I'm going to be with her. And even when I did that, the women would still accuse me of cheating. There's no getting around that, whether you cheat or not. And there are guys out there like, she's gonna accuse me of cheating anyway, so I might as well do it. They just coming up with reasons to exercise their options. But like I tell these dudes, bro, tell women the truth. Don't lie to them. The vast majority of guys will lie to women when it comes to this sort of thing. Right? Top 20 guys, they lying all day. The bottom 80 guys, they don't have a lot of women to chase, and they don't have the time or the resources to chase multiple women. They just get one. They try to make her that's the one. So when the red pill says things like most men are monogamous by choice, you know what I mean? Or I'm correction, they're not monogamous by choice. They're monogamous by necessity. They have to be monogamous because they can't get a bunch of women. Whereas the guys at the top, they got to choose to be monogamous, and they may or may not do it. I know I don't want to mess around like that forever. And I don't tell lies, so that's just how I get down. Scam Likely is saying, to be fair, the concept of red pill is awareness. True. However, the red pill environment, which profits, grifts, and fluff, has become blame the winner. Yep. Winosphere. Not all. I'll be fair. You're right. I mean, there's a lot of people out there, man. They're just trying to get their bread. It's a lot of them. Tons and tons of them. Listen to some of them, I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. People come to me, there's a lot of entertainment value in this too. You got to entertain the guys, and you know what I mean? It's there's a game. There are grifters out there. Look at just Pearly Things. She's killing the game. Killing the game. Blows me away. You look at whatever podcast. Killing the game. Like everybody wants to, we got to do a version of Fresh and Fit so we can get to the bag. All right, cool. I ain't mad at them. But a lot of people who go down these rabbit holes, they are not necessarily listening to the message. They're not. They're hearing whatever it is they want to hear. And when I talk to women, we'll talk about this stuff. I'll say one thing, they'll hear something completely different. Like, I never said that. Well, you said, no, I did not say that. You're encouraging men to cheat. I am not encouraging men to cheat. I'm simply saying if they're going to go out here and run a rotation, tell the women that they're doing it. In fact, I am encouraging men to be men, stand on their square, maintain their frame, and be honest, be honorable. Cheating, because people say, oh, he cheated. Like, did he? Did he tell her that he had a rotation and she accepted it? Or did he really lie to her and cheat? You don't know. Is your homegirl going to tell you the truth? Like, well, yeah, I signed on. He said he was going to see other women, but I didn't think he was going to do it for this many years. I'm encouraging men to be men. Be an honorable man. Tell them what you're doing. This is what I'm doing, yo. I'm doing this. Take it or leave it. And if you have enough status, if your status is high enough, you have enough resources, if you're cool enough, she might take it. I never had any problems, right? I maintained a rotation. And when women got tired of it, when they realized, like, damn, he wasn't lying. He's really out here. He really does have a rotation. All right, I don't want to be a part of this. I ain't mad at you, baby. High five. I had no emotional tie. I didn't care. We had fun when we was together, but that was it. I was just having fun. That's what I encourage. Let's continue.